Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, happy holidays. So this video has been needing to be made for this entire month. Honestly, this entire decade, I've been preparing myself for this moment and this announcement and just really going through my inner work and really diving deep within and getting the access and getting the information that I need for my inner healing and also for me to step into my power and be of service to others. So this message is coming to you guys, and I want to let you guys all know that it's an honor and such a great pleasure to do this work and to have been called to be opening this portal for Ascension Coaching. So I am holding space for a maximum of 5 people to go through this program with me that I have created. I've created this course to help individuals who are going through an awakening or going through anything that they are going through in their life. And if they are being called to work with me, I am opening up this portal and allowing for all of my services and everything that I've learned through all of my experiences throughout this spiritual awakening to share with you and to allow you guys to learn from my experience. And if I somehow can hold space for you, if you feel the call, here it is. So I just wanted to say that this course is something that has been called to me and a message that I get loud and clear every single day, and it gets louder and louder. And finally today, Spirit was just like, you need to make the video today or tomorrow, post this ASAP. So here I am posting it today. Today is Christmas. And I just wanted to explain that throughout this month, really me cultivating this energy around this service of what I am being called to offer. So I have been under special and specific mentorship with Ascended Master Saint Germain, and I have also been working very closely with the Violet Flame and also the core teachings and everything of that I talk about and that I speak of and I hold very dear to me is the newfound knowledge of the divine I am presence. So with that being said, what is the divine I am presence? So in this course, if you decide to do the Ascension Coach program with me, I go more in depth into what the divine I am presence is. But just know that the divine I am presence is within inside all of us, each and every one of us. We hold this divine I am presence, and this divine I am presence is what creates the universe. It's this omnipresent consciousness that everything, even down to your bowl or your spoon or your fork, has a consciousness, and we all hold this divine I am that creates all of the good and all of our reality. So this teaching, and under the mentorship of Saint Germain, I have been transforming my life through the divine I am teachings, the divine presence, and the core beliefs of the divine I am presence teachings. So here I am, and I wanted to just open up the portal to anyone who is feeling the call to work with me and to just transform their life, to really start diving deep into the multidimensional self and really living a multidimensional life. So then now it leads me to what is a multidimensional life, or what is multidimensionality. And again, in the Ascension program, the Ascension Coaching program, we go very in depth, and what I do is I go to your level of consciousness of knowing these words and knowing these topics, and then we go from there. And so we start from the basic level of your knowledge and understanding, and we build it. We start the building blocks for this new blossom of consciousness to come in, aka the divine I am presence, into your life. So that was a lot of information all at once, and it's such potent and powerful information. Sometimes I just lose my breath because it just comes and it flows. But so let's talk about what is multidimensionality. So let's break it up. Multi and dimensionality, or dimension. So there's dimensions, multiple dimensions. And I want to explain to you guys that as humans in this third dimensional matrix, we are living within a 15-dimensional time and space continuum. So we have this matrix of the universe that we exist in, this soul, this human body that we exist in. And there's 15 different dimensional frequencies that we can always tap into. But depending where we are on our awakening and the evolution of our soul, the base level is the third dimensional reality where we sit, where we're born into. And as we begin our awakening, we're anchored into a certain dimension, but we can fluctuate higher and lower. We can go into these dimensional frequencies that we're not consciously aware of, or we're not even consciously being aware that we are doing, but we are doing it every single day. And so with this Ascension program that I am helping people with and offering my service to, is telling people and showing people through experience and through this information that has been brought to me, to really show people how to start utilizing this energy and using it to transform your life, because it's inside every one of us. And so we hear about manifestation and abundance. And so with this course, you will be able to unlock the healing abilities within yourself to create your own unique abundance, to create your own unique manifestation powers. And everyone is different. It is not a one size fit all. And that's why this Ascension program is so unique and so sacred to me, is because I get to work one-on-one and very personal with my clients, and whatever they're going through, we are going to work through this. We know through this Ascension process, it's all about healing and releasing. Once we open up this portal for new information to come through, once we open up this newfound light, it's actually an opportunity, and it gives us, with all of this negativity, to rise to the surface. And once this comes to our service, once it comes into our reality that we've been holding down for so long, we finally get to use our newfound knowledge and go through this experience in a different way with our newfound knowledge and our newfound awakening awareness that we have. And that is healing, is when we embody the feeling and we release it, and we release it in such a loving way. And through the awakening process and with the divine I am presence, it's always from the heart. The divine I am is inside of the heart. It's in all of your energetic fields. And with this Ascension program, I really talk about specifically and really honing in the electric body and starting to interconnect and merge all of our bodies together to thus create the physical vessel and the higher self and the electric body to expand. And that's all of the core teachings of the divine I am presence. So there's so much. I have a lot to speak to you, and would love to speak to you one-on-one and just get to know you and really help you. I've been feeling this call every single day in this meditation to get stronger, to offer this service to help others who are going through something similar. And this is really designed for people who are really stepping into our power and who really want to change their life and know that they have a life purpose, and they're not sure really what it is. But with this program, I am being told that it's really going to help you and catapult this ascension process for you, especially with this 2020 year coming up. It's a very big time for so much change that it's kind of like at a massive, intensive, exponentiated rate of shifts of energy. So what I always like to say is, what are we going to use with all this massive energy that's being brought down onto earth? Are we just going to let it sit there? Are we just going to let it pass us by? Or are we going to use this to transform our life? Are we going to use this to live our dream life, to finally step into that pearl sequence? So that is exactly what this Ascension program is. And if you are feeling the call, I would love to work with you. So as I've explained everything of what the Ascension program is, I'm just going to go into a little bit of detail of how it's formatted, and in case you have those informations. So if you're feeling the call, you can apply for the Ascension program, and it's an application just describing basic information: your name, your Instagram handle, when did you go through this awakening process, and what exactly are your specific needs? What is it that you want to get out of this? So it's a great way for me to understand what your needs are and your budget and all of these things before we go into a consultation. So within this form, this application form, you will also be able to schedule an appointment with me via Zoom for a 15-minute time frame to discuss if this is something right for you, if this is something we should continue to work with each other. So we'll have a 15-minute Zoom call, and the way you apply through this application is you go to my link tree, which is the link in my bio through my Instagram, And then it's the first link that says Ascension Coaching Application. So once you've done that, then it gets sent to me. And I wanted to explain to you guys that the sessions will be via Zoom, and there won't be a time lot of our time together because I want to hold space for you for as much time as we need or as little time as we need. It's all depending on you and what you would like to just go over and just kind of embody, and so we can release and just level up together, because that's what's the point of these meetings together, is to really connect, and then we have these integration periods until the next time we see each other. So the way the Ascension program is on a month-to-month basis. So depending on you can be with me for 1 month, 2 months, 3 months to 6 months. The program is up to 6 months, but this is one-on-one talk and counseling and Ascension coaching on everything to your specific needs. So there's no specific outline or guidelines, but it's just for us to hold space and just co-create the life that you've always wanted. So we have, most of the times I would say it would be between 1 to 2 hours long per session, and we'll have 1 session per week. So we'll have 1 Zoom session per week, or sometimes if you would like, we can do 1 to 2 sessions per week, depending on whatever it is that you're going through. And then after we meet, we have the integration period, when the days that we're not meeting, you are utilizing all of this newfound knowledge and thus reprogramming the subconscious into doing these things that we've talked about until our next meeting, which is our next level up, and then our next lesson of reprogramming or anything that we needed to do within this Ascension program, specifically tailored to you and your needs. And then lastly, I just wanted to say that whoever is a client of mine will receive 40% off all of my services for the time being that you are enrolled into the Ascension program. So say, for instance, you are in the Ascension program with me for 3 months. That means you would want 3 months of my assistance and my guidance of whatever you're going through, of any transformation or anything you want. And then after that, you will be able to utilize the 40% off discount within that 3-month time frame. So there's awesome things that are in store for all of us this 2020, and I just wanted to put it out there and share with you guys this new beautiful blessing that I'm being called to offer of my services. And this is my way of shining my light and helping others, empowering others. And so I'm going to leave it at that. And I hope you guys have a beautiful end of the year. And if you are feeling the call, I would love to work with you. And this is my way of reaching out. So beautiful blessings to you. I look forward to your applications.